Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to Body Bags. My name is Steven from ShockExtreme Productions and ShockExtreme1 on YouTube, and thank you once again for joining us. Alright, so we are currently in week 13 here on Body Bags, and like the previous weeks so far, there hasn't been really any particular theme weeks. During December, we have a lot more coming, and into January as well, and then we're going to plan for, February, March, April, and so on. But I decided to choose this one mainly because Danny, DJ Boy, he reviewed Snuff 102, and I have the movie as well. In fact, soon I'm going to be reviewing that on my channel. You can follow me on that, youtube.com/ShockExtreme1. Link will be below as always. But, I really have the same opinions on Danny as that film, but this one is a movie that calls itself a snuff film that I actually enjoyed. Many snuff films out there that try to be snuff, they really don't do a good job, and for the most part, they fail at it. This one had a great story to it. Overall, I really enjoyed it. It's not too hard to pick up, but this one is the greatest American snuff film. This was actually put out by Brain Damage Films, and Sean Tretta, independent filmmaker, actually did this, and he did a fantastic job with this. The movie revolves around a fictional serial killer named William Allen Groen, and from when you meet him, he's basically on death row, and what they do on death row is they usually give you your last interview depicting your life, the crime you did, and do you believe that you really killed people or not. So pretty much you follow the story of Groen, and he's pretty much this normal kind of guy at first, but then he meets another character, which I don't remember at the top of my head what his name is, but he's a really morbid guy. He lives out in the desert in Arizona, and basically what happens is one day he comes into a run-in with this one guy looking for car parts, and I really want to remember his name, but I can't picture it at the top of my head, but the guy is pretty much acting really perverted around this one guy, and the guy's freaking out like, yo, man, why you trying to touch my ass? I'm gonna call the police on you, dude. You're gonna get your ass kicked. And this guy pretty much decides to beat him down to the point where he's unconscious. Then he calls Grown Up on the phone saying, I got this guy here. Come on and help me take care of them. Oh, by the way, bring that 8mm camera of yours. We'll have some fun with it. So pretty much that's where the snuff murders begin, and they pretty much end up videotaping and killing their victims, which is the definition of a snuff movie. And then later you find out that they actually kidnapped these two girls, and throughout the movie they pretty much document themselves torturing and uh, I'm not going to give away the end, but you could pretty much tell what happens from the title of the movie itself. But they pretty much, it's their video blogs of them torturing these girls, and some parts are really comedic at times, especially when they're in the cage and they're burning cigarettes on them. I thought that was pretty pretty disturbing for one part, but I also thought it was pretty comedic for the music being played in the background. But also throughout the movie, you find out why Groan becomes kind of a twisted, psychotic character, and you find out other stories about him that are really interesting. The end of this movie has a fantastic twist. Some people would say it's not that great, but for the movie, for being independent, I thought the ending twist was very good in this movie. At first, I thought William Allen Groen was a real character. Halfway through the movie, I even paused it to look it up, and every source I got on this guy linked right towards this character. And even on the documentary on the DVD, they said we had to come up with some guy, make it seem like a true story, and that's where they came up with William Allen Groen. I'm not sure or not if this is supposed to be like a tribute to Ed Gein or not, but I really doubt it. But you get a lot of good features on this DVD. You have audio commentary, making snuff films featurette. You got a music video, extra snuff, and trailers. So, I'm really happy that Brain Damage Films, they originally put this out, but this DVD is actually put out by Wellgo USA. So I think when it was released on VHS, Brain Damage Films originally distributed it, and then when it went on DVD, Wellgo USA put it out. If I have to give this movie a rating for, 0 to 10, I would definitely give this movie a solid 8 out of 10. I know many people will be like, you always give your movies, 8 out of 10. Well, eventually I'm going to review some movies that aren't 8 out of 10-ish, more like 5 to 3 or whatever. But this one was a fantastic job. If I had to choose movies that were actually good snuff movies, like try to be good snuff movies, this would be one of them, and also Snuff, the original Snuff, would be another contender. There are also films like, of course, Snuff 102. There's another one I have somewhere downstairs in my catalog, but I can't remember at the top of my name. Pretty much like a found footage of this guy going around killing people. Nothing too special, but it is what it is. So definitely one of the best contenders for fictional snuff film, in my own opinion, of course. So that was my review. I really recommend picking this up. You can find it pretty cheap on Amazon, 10 bucks or so. That's what I got it as. But overall, if you're a fan of the genre, if you're a fan of, fictional snuff films, and if you like really stories about serial killers or whatever, this is definitely one to check out. So that was my review for you guys today. Hope you all enjoyed. Definitely like, subscribe. One more thing for sure is we're having the body bags contest. Definitely look at JP's video. I'll put that link in the description below. It'll tell you everything you have to do. And, we really hope that a lot more people will decide to enter this contest. So definitely give the video a watch and definitely enter the contest because the prizes are worthwhile. Definitely, trust me. So that was it for today, guys. And as always, see you next time.